Guruganeshabhyam Namaha. Hiranyakashipu was very powerful. After the death of his brother, Hiranyakashipu became all the more vengeful towards Devas. And after defeating Indra, he started ruling the three worlds: Bhumi, Swarga and Patala. He deprived the Devas of their Yajna Bhaga. Yajna Bhaga means oblations offered in the Yajna. Now whatever is offered in Yajna and meant for Devas, Hiranyakashipu would take away. Devas began to starve. They were so scared of Hiranyakashipu that they started roaming around the earth disguised as humans. Hiranyakashipu was fond of drinking. Many of the celestial beings became subservient to him. Gandharvas sang his praises. Apsaras danced for him. Siddhas and Nagas became his upasakas. Prahlada was Hiranyakashipu's son, Bhakta Prahlada, but topmost among devotees. You talk about bhakti, the foremost name is that of Prahlada. Prahlada was learning in a Gurukula. One day, he along with his guru went to Hiranyakashipu, his father. Hiranyakashipu asked him, "What all have you learned so far?" Prahlada said, "I will tell you what all I have learned so far. Before that, I am offering namaskara to that Achyuta who is devoid of beginning, middle and end, who is the cause of everything, who sustains everything and in the end dissolves everything." Hiranyakashipu became furious. He started screaming at the Guru, "Is this what you have taught my son? Don't you know that Vishnu is my sworn enemy?" Guru said, "This is not something that I have taught him. He learned it from elsewhere, I don't know where." Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlada, "Tell me, who taught you all this? Your Guru says he didn't teach." Prahlada said, "Vishnu Paramatma, who resides in the heart, is the teacher, advisor of the whole universe. Other than him, who else can teach anyone anything? Who is this Vishnu you are sermonizing? That too in front of the Lord of the whole universe. How dare you?" Hiranyakashipu is telling his son. He cannot be described in words. The universe has manifested out of him. He is the Parameshwara. He rules over you as well, said Prahlada. What nonsense! Someone above me, a ruler above me. I am the Almighty. Take him away and let this Guru teach him properly the real facts. Prahlada's learning continued as ordered by Hiranyakashipu. Years passed. Prahlada was called again in front of his father. Have you learned anything new? Have you learned the real facts? Or are you going to tell me the same story? Prahlada said, Yatah pradhana purushau yataschaitach characharam karanam sakalasyasya sano Vishnu prasidatu. Hiranyakashipu could not control himself. Kill him, there is no point keeping this boy alive now. He will destroy Asura Vamsha. Prahlada said, but my Bhagavan is even there in weapons. How can I be harmed? Hundreds of Asuras attacked him with weapons. Nothing happened. He didn't even feel the pain. Hiranyakashipu said, if you refrain from this evil act of praising our enemy, I will help you. I will protect you. Prahlada said, Bhayam bhayanama paharini sthite manasya nante mama kutra tishtati. Yasmin smrite janma jarandagadi bhayani sarvanya payanditata. Fear in me. My Lord, just by his remembrance, even fear of birth, old age and death, that is the fear of samsara, runs away. He lives in my heart. What fear will I have? Whom should I fear? Hiranyakashipu told Nagas to attack him. Ferocious Nagas started attacking him. Nothing happened. The poisonous fangs broke. Nothing happened to Prahlada. Not even a scratch on his skin. Snake said, give us something else to do. Hurting this boy is impossible. Hiranyakashipu ordered the Diggajas, the guardian elephants of the directions, to trample Prahlada to death. Elephants as huge as mountains. They threw Prahlada on the ground and attacked him. Nothing happened. They ended up breaking their huge tusks. Prahlada just kept on remembering Srihari in his mind. Daityas threw Prahlada into roaring fire. Prahlada said, it is a pleasant breeze. I feel like I am sitting in the middle of lotuses. Hiranyakashipu called the cooks. Mix halahala in Prahlada's food and kill him. Halahala is a very strong poison. This boy is not only misguided himself, he is trying to spoil others also. The cooks gave him poison. He took it. Nothing happened. He just sat there smiling and cool. When Hiranyakashipu heard this, he called the Asura priests and asked them to do black magic on Prahlada. First they tried to reason with Prahlada. Why are you angering your father? You belong to the great clan of Asuras, which was founded by Marichi. Your father is most renowned for his valor. Why are you praising your enemy? As a good son, isn't it right on your part to listen to your father? What good is this Vishnu of to you? What use is he of to you? Prahlada kept on repeating, what use is he of to you, and smiling. He said, great scholars, thank you very much for putting this thought in my mind. What use is he of to you? What use is Srihari of to me? You have put a great thought in my mind. How is Srihari useful to me? He gives dharma, artha, kama and moksha. What more can anyone be of any use? Marichi, the other Prajapatis, all the rishis, whatever they ever earned, gained, it was all given by Srihari. Be it knowledge, be it power, be it wealth, be it children. And you are asking what use he is of. He is the only giver, rest are all takers. How can I tell you anything? You all have great knowledge. I know nothing compared to you, but what can I tell you? What can I teach you? I know only one thing. Srihari is the Swami, Lord of the universe. He only is there inside everyone. He is the creator, nourisher and destroyer, the experiencer, the experienced. Both are him only. I am a child. Pardon me if I have offended you. The priest said, we thought you were childish, immature. But it doesn't look so. So we have no option but to kill you with black magic. Who can kill and who can protect? Everybody is bound by his own karma. One's own karma decides whether one gets killed or gets protected. Nobody else can decide. Always do good deeds for your own sake. The priest created a ferocious demoness out of black magic and set her towards Prahlada. She struck Prahlada on the chest with a trident. Trident broke to pieces. What else can you expect? Who is sitting in his heart? The frustrated demoness turned around and started attacking her creators, the Asura priests. They started falling prey to the evil they created. They fell dead. Prahlada ran towards them, crying out to Srihari to save them. If there is truth in whatever I say, you alone are present everywhere. Bring them back alive. If it is true that I can see you alone even in my enemies, bring them back to life. If I have maintained equanimity even towards those who tried to poison me, trample me with elephants, kill me with deadly snakes, burn me in fire, make these teachers of mine come back to life. He kept on praying to Srihari. Saying this, Prahlada touched them and they came back to life. They realized their mistake and blessed him. After hearing about this incident, Hiranyakashipu called Prahlada and asked, you seem to be very powerful. What mantra are you chanting which has made you so powerful? Or are you born with this power? Prahlada said, I neither chant any mantra nor am I born with any such power. Whatever has happened is just natural to those who have Srihari residing in their heart. If you don't think ill of others, if you don't think of harming others, no harm will happen to you. You don't need to have any power of your own. You don't have to be under anybody's protection. If you see Srihari in everyone, you will not be able to harm anyone, and no harm will happen to you. Hiranyakashipu became blind with anger. He ordered that Prahlada be thrown down the fort. He was thrown down hundreds of feet through the rocks by the side of the mountain on top of which the fort was located. Nothing happened. Bhumi Devi took him on her lap. Hiranyakashipu called a demon Shambarasura, who was an expert in evil magic, and asked him to kill Prahlada. Prahlada just sat there remembering Srihari. Bhagavan sent his Sudarshana Chakra and destroyed Shambarasura. Hiranyakashipu ordered Vayu to kill him. Vayu turned himself into cold storm and attacked Prahlada. Bhagavan just swallowed Vayu. Hiranyakashipu gave up. Hiranyakashipu got up and gave one kick on Prahlada's chest. He told the Asuras to tie him up with Nagapasha and drown him in the sea. Or he is going to convert everyone to the enemy's side. As per his command, Prahlada was tied up and dumped in the ocean. The ocean became upset. Huge waves rose up. Hiranyakashipu told the Asuras to cover the ocean with mountains and leave it like that for 1,000 years. Prahlada, sitting there, kept on meditating upon Srihari as if nothing happened. In that state, he did not sense or feel anything other than Srihari. Whatever little bit of ajnana he had, he was purified of that also. He became completely filled with Srihari. Suddenly, the mountains used to cover the ocean fell apart and Prahlada emerged from the ocean as if nothing happened. Bhagavan appeared before Prahlada. Prahlada asked for only one thing: Achanjala Bhakti, unrelenting faith at his lotus feet. That is a trick, a way of tricking gods into whatever you want. That one key opens every door, the master key, Bhakti. That was what Prahlada asked for. Bhagavan granted his wish and asked what else he wanted. Prahlada said, "Whatever sin my father has incurred by harboring hatred towards me and by trying to harm me, may he be relieved of that sin. May he be relieved of the sin of harboring animosity towards an innocent devotee of yours and trying to cause harm to him." Bhagavan asked Prahlada to ask for one more boon. Prahlada said, "I have nothing else to ask for." Srihari, on his own, assured him of moksha. What happened subsequently, the avatar of Narasimha, and how he took Hiranyakashipu's life is well known to everyone. Harihi Om.
यज्ञो हि श्रेष्ठतमं कर्म